What's going down, everybody? It's your boy AntoDaBoss here, and in this video we will be covering week number 7, week number 5 to week number 7. This is episode number 4, and the reason why I combine all these games, three of these games into one, is because week number 7 is our last regular season game. So I sort of want to combine week 5, 6, 7 into one video. So again, here are my college choices. Pretty much all of these teams are going to end up giving me a scholarship. You got Ohio State, Boise State, Miami, Clemson, West Virginia, and Maryland, and then there's more teams on the way, but for now these are the teams that are interested in me. Now, another thing that I did for this episode is pretty much change up my guy's appearance. When I first initially created my player, I didn't really have time to go over the appearance because I did a live commentary to release episode number 1, which is the creation of my player. So I didn't really have time to actually sit back and give him the right appearance that I wanted. So I went back, gave him different helmet, gave him different sleeves, and I also gave him new leg sleeves, ankle sleeves, whatever you want to call it. So my guy is looking nice right now. Everything is on point, and without further ado, let's kick off week number 5 against Colesville. They are 3-1. So we start things off here with a kickoff. Again, this is a brand new feature in the game, and I haven't had any success yet, but we'll see if anything's going to happen here. So here's the kickoff return. I do my little slow-mo right there, but nothing really happening. Get a couple angles, but that is that. So here's our first possession. I take over here 2nd and 5, or should I say 2nd and 6, get a first down for my team. So we're going to be pounding the ball, hoping to reach the end zone, and I get a huge run right here. And then now I'm going to be lined up as a receiver, which you guys have barely seen me do. So the quarterback tosses it, I get the catch, and I am stopped short at the goal line. Look at this once again. That could have been easily an interception, but the quarterback's pass was right on point. Now the quarterback is going to toss it to the left side, and I step in for today's first touchdown of the game. So we now go into the fourth quarter, and from the scoreboard, you guys see us trailing by 7 points, and with 2 minutes remaining, this is a lot of time for us to at least tie things up, if not try to win the game. So quarterback is handing the ball off here with 2nd and 4. I get the first down, and we are finally in the opponent's territory. Now the quarterback is going to be stepping back, finding me for this catch. I do a spin move, and then go ahead and tie things up. So we have one more opportunity here. 4 seconds remaining. Coach decides to play it safe and hand the ball off, and I'm just stopped short of a first down. But we are going to be headed to overtime. This is the first overtime game, and it is all coming into week number 5. So I definitely don't want to pick off my second loss of the season. You guys know I already have 1 loss, 3-1 record so far. So it looks like we might be getting the ball first, and that is exactly what we're going to be doing. So each team has an opportunity to score, and the first team that fails to do it will lose the overtime game. So here's our first possession. We're handing the ball off. You guys know in these high school games, that's pretty much all you're going to be doing. If you're a running back, all you guys are going to do is pretty much run the ball. If you create a quarterback, all you're going to do is pretty much pass the ball. So I like that about this dang feature. And then here I am just short of a touchdown. So we're just going to run it in and get the lead. So the Colesville team pretty much took over, scored 2 more touchdowns, and now this is a make it or break it situation. We have to score here to win this game or tie it up. So quarterback steps back, and as you can see, the defender, the cornerback, pretty much mosses me, and he gets that interception. So that means we are going to be picking up the second loss of the season. It is pretty devastating, but we did play pretty poorly 3 quarters of the game, and then it came down to the fourth quarter is when we made that comeback. But overtime, it was just too much for us. And here in week number 5, we pick up the second loss of the season against Colesville in overtime to 28-21. So when I got into the main menu, it showed me that West Virginia has officially offered me a scholarship. And then here are the 3 teams that are interested in me as well. You got North Carolina, Tennessee Volunteers, and Iowa. So I don't know who I'm going to go with, but I decided to go with North Carolina this time. I already rejected them once, and it's not right to do it again. So North Carolina it is. And then next up, we have Kearney in week number 6. Alright, so things come in here with 3 minutes remaining. Quarterback hands it off. I do a spin move right there. And now we are in the opponent's territory. Now quarterback decides to step back. Who is he going to go to? He goes deep. I'm going to try to catch this one, but my teammate is right there for the first touchdown of the game. But as you can see, we are trailing once again, 14-10, and things are going to come down in the fourth quarter. Back-to-back weeks, same situation. Quarterback hands it off once again. So we're just going to play it on the ground. and see what the running game could do for us in this game. So finally we are going to pass it here. Quarterback goes deep, and it is me once again, and I'm right at the 50-yard line. We're going to run a wildcat play here. The blocking is there. I shut off one defender, get another one right there, and I am finally brought down at the 20-yard line, and still 2 minutes remaining. A lot of time on the clock. Another handoff here, and another first down for my player, and then this one right here to almost finish off the drive. I get stopped in the end zone for a touchdown. So we get the ball back, and this possession was to pretty much take away as much clock as we could. So 3 timeouts was used by the opposing team, and that means we are coming up top here in week number 6 after a disappointing loss in week number 5. We win this one 17-14, and I gotta say I'm pretty happy about this because I definitely want to play in the playoffs and go into the playoffs with an actual good record. And as far as performance wise, my guy got 28 carries, 157 yards, and a touchdown. So North Carolina, again, right away, it just pretty much needed them 1 week to decide and give me a scholarship. And then you got Auburn, Arkansas, and Alabama. I decided to go with Alabama this time. It doesn't get any better than that. Number 1 ranked team, 97 overall, has showed interest in me, and there's no way I could reject this offer. So next team that I'm going to be choosing is Alabama, and then here is our last and final regular season game. It is coming here in week number 7 against Fairland. They have a 1-5 record, so in my opinion, this is going to be a pretty easy and good way to end the season. Week number 7 is a pretty short game right here, so things come into the gameplay here in second quarter with 40 seconds remaining. Quarterback throwing deep to my receiver, and the receiver goes up and catches that huge reception, and then this is where I decided to, turn up my game and pound the ball in for a touchdown. That's one of the things that I love about this game, the animations for receiving, the catching, the running, and everything. You guys see, if you guys haven't played exhibition matches yet on this game, there's so many catching animations that it's unbelievable. So like I said, once you grab the game and actually play yourself, that's when you're going to really see the difference between last year's game and this year's game. But other than that, you guys see we dominated this game in the third and fourth quarter. The score is 24-12, and here in the fourth quarter, I'm just killing the clock, trying to, take away all the timeouts they have left, and it looks like they pretty much gave up on the game. And with this play right here, I get another first down, and now being faced with 3rd and goal, the quarterback is going to drop back. I am going to call for the ball. He tosses it. The referee is in my way, but I was still able to get that reception and get that touchdown to count. So that is a good way to end the season, or the regular season, should I say. We win this one 31-12. So when I got in the main menu, it already says that Alabama has offered me a scholarship. So it seems like every week I pick a new team. The following week, they already offer me a scholarship. So we're definitely on a fast pace. So here's the 3 teams that are offering me an opportunity. So I decided to go with Iowa. And then the next episode will cover the high school playoffs, starting the playoffs here in round number 1 against Hyattsville.